What y'all gotta understand, this is our show.
Yeah, I get it.
So we narrate. If we say silent, it gets silent. If we say cameras off, it's cameras off. If we say that this is our show, you can stay, you can leave, you can go, you can pack your.
A few moments later.
That's my favorite nigga.
Hey,
that's my favorite.
Okay, first of all,
I don't care. That's my favorite nigga.
All right, guys, I gotta talk about this interesting story from the Daily Wrap-Up crew. Okay, they're gonna be talking to a bunch of hyenas. And let's just say the conversation goes off the rails.
This is always
Black women are the most evicted.
That's why he said that Trump and Kamala
in America. We don't talk about that. They're the most in debt. They're the most in debt ethnic group in America, but that don't benefit y'all. So y'all not gonna bring that up.
Because we're the ones who have most home ownership.
That's not true. That's not true. That's not true. That's not true.
You can look it up. You can look it up.
All right, so let's look this up. Okay, she's calling our bluff here. Okay, she's saying let's look it up. So let's look this up here. In the United States, home ownership rates vary significantly by race and ethnicity, with white Americans having the highest rate around 74%, followed by Asian Americans around 63%, Hispanic Americans around 51%, and Black Americans around 45%. Now, if you look at this further, studies consistently show that Black women are at a higher risk of eviction, with some research indicating they are filed against for eviction at double the rate of white renters. Let's read on here. Black women are at a greater risk of eviction. While all renters in the United States can face the threat of eviction, Black women are disproportionately evicted. 1 in 5 renters behind on rent and likely to face eviction in the United States are Black women. A study conducted in 2014 found that in Milwaukee, more than 1 in 5 Black female renters were evicted as adults, triple the rate for white women. This means that while Black women in Milwaukee account for 9.6% of the city's renters population, they comprise 30% of evictions. That's a problem. Okay, that is significant. Okay, when you're looking at Milwaukee, that's damn near 1 in 3 Black women are being evicted, right? That's a problem. So, you know, hey, you can even look at this and say, this says renters, right? So if you think about it, rent, generally speaking, should be a lot cheaper than having a mortgage and the overhead cost of a home, right? Having rent, generally speaking, should be cheaper. So these stats should actually support what she has to say. But when you're actually looking at the numbers, a lot of these Black women are being evicted. Okay, that's just the reality of the situation. Now, I don't say that with joy whatsoever, okay, because there are some great, Black women out here doing great things. But when you're looking at these hyenas, okay, they're trying to literally just throw whatever they can in your face. They're not even being sincere and genuine with their talking points. They're literally trying to shame you and try to bring you down.
That's not true. That's not
so
true.
The expenses
okay, so what
cheap.
purpose is a home if you're going to get evicted?
A lot of
exactly.
but
okay, and that is called
y'all want symbols of freedom and y'all be broke. Like, that's the thing.
Like, gotta be more.
They gonna say they have the most businesses as well, too.
Can I answer that? I could actually answer that. It's called the cause and effect. If let's say, let me mean to say 0. Let's say if 5 people, right? Out of 5 people, 3 of those people, they rent homes. Would it not be more likely that those 3 people will be evicted? You got to think about statistics. Out of 5 people, 3 own homes, 2 don't. So the statistics could easily say 2 out of 5 people don't get evicted. Of course they can evicted. They don't have a home. So 3 out of 5 people get evicted. Why? Because they have a home. Like, it's called biased statistics.
Yeah, so again, going back to what I just read, it completely debunks what she's saying here. There are Black women that don't have homes. Okay, they're renting and they're being evicted, okay, at an alarming rate. Okay, so let's keep going because that could be a whole video in itself and I don't want to get off topic here, but let's keep going.
Anybody can get evicted though.
So like,
to piggyback
if Black
off what
women
you
are the
said,
most that get evicted because of the most home ownership, and that's facts. Like, what are you talking about? You can't divide 0 by 0.
Evicted. Like,
because
Do you, wait, time out. Do you understand what percentage of black men make up the U.S. population?
Don't allow her to negate you to make it an argument versus black and black men and black women.
Argument with the blacks, the whites, and all that. My skin is
black women population.
Dominican. You feel what I'm saying? But to piggyback off what you said, I ain't letting you go. Having the OnlyFans, having your own account with only like any just for fans, anything that you have control of. It's filed for taxes. You feel what I'm saying? So when you work for a job or anything in that nature, whether you doing it with someone else or you doing it by yourself, you have to file taxes for that. It's a form.
All right, cool.
So that's a business. You feel what I'm saying? And majority of people that have OnlyFans,
you got LLC.
That y'all, yeah. Thank you.
Why wouldn't I?
Why would I? My name is on every video, every picture, just not
That's
Instagram.
because they automatically assume that
I'm trendy. I go viral off a picture.
They would have asked a man.
No, that's not true. That's not true. Don't do that. That's not true.
Like I said,
how much would you sell? How much you sell for a picture? How much do you guys sell for like a common picture?
I make money, so it really don't matter.
No, I'm just saying like a random picture. Like how much would that cost? Like
do all this outside talking about my prices.
My price is my price.
Okay. Well, my point, the reason why I was asking that is usually that
you don't disclose stuff like that on.
Honestly,
it's professionalism.
I apologize. I'm not trying to air your business out. I feel like I believe if
it's no business to air out.
She just said she didn't want to give her numbers out. That's why I said I don't want to air people business out.
I don't tell my price.
I just confirmed.
If you was to text me,
Don't.
You ready now?
If you have a price,
you don't get no price until you ready now.
If you have a price for pictures, then you would also have a price to sell yourself.
Pictures, that's
what would be the limitation to stop you from going all the way?
I get $100 and more for a FaceTime just to sit in my bed and do the bare minimum. You feel what I'm saying?
That's cool.
And a lot of men sit in the bed and be asking bros and moms and godmothers and stuff to borrow money and stuff.
Nah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yo, what? I don't know if she's a OnlyFans model or if she's doing strange things for a little change, but she's saying that guys are paying her $100 to FaceTime her. Is that what's going on out here?
Negative.
Maybe the niggas,
being a negative.
I love that you said
they
that.
work for someone
really
else.
What?
Or
that
try
you
to build
said
a
that
business.
it's the people that you know, cause like, and I'm not being argumentative. I'm being like real, like talking to you guys as a community, everyone here, those on camera, off camera. You have to understand that the things that you guys see every day is literally catered to you, presented to you. You guys do not see the world view opinion. You guys see what the algorithm shows you.
No.
Yes,
I'm in real life.
No, but I'm saying like yes, real life, but we also have to be real about it.
You mean everybody, right?
Yes, everybody. You guys don't meet that much people in real life. A person a day, you probably meet about 20 people a day just walking through the streets. But just a 1 hour scroll, you will be engaging, especially if you look in the comments, you'll be engaging over hundreds of comments, hundreds of profiles. You're getting different perspectives, but that's just an illusion. It's giving you what the social algorithm shows you. And when you guys talk about personal experiences, unless you guys actively, when I say actively, I mean like at least once a month or 4 times a month, like not 4 times a month, 4 times a year, actively go outside of your bubble, go outside of your state, and really encounter other people. Shit, go outside of the country, really encounter other people. You'll realize that all
ain't nobody out here selling
are
pussy.
different.
OnlyFans, 100.
See, I'm trying to really be real, and he's trying to be.
Look at my girl Suki. Look at
and you see, this is why. And he's part of the men that I talk about.
Look, it gotta be one person.
Yo, what did she say? Suki? Y'all remember Suki? The 304 that's starting and bopping? Yeah. Is that her role model? So we already know what time the chick in the goggles, ski goggles, whatever that is. We already know what time she's on.
On a microphone. It can't be.
Everybody keeps saying one. Everybody's still interrupting.
Everybody's still interrupting.
All right, look. So let's do a better job. I'm trying to set the tone. Like, can we have respect for the one person that's talking, and also give room for other people to talk? We can't have 5-minute monologues because it's 10 people on this set. So please, thank you.
No, before he rudely interrupted me and said something very kind of disgusting when you talk about the conversation.
I'm glad you think this is funny too.
But yes, as I was saying, I was really coming to y'all as like really as all of us, different shades of brown. I was really coming to y'all telling y'all how social algorithm literally their purpose is to divide us. But y'all want to talk about who likes who for money, who likes who for sex, and who does this when there's not men drug dealing and scamming and doing all of that. But
women doing that shit too.
Let me finish. But did we at least at once mention them
That's
this
so
entire
different.
time? No, we just mentioned females, and y'all need to understand that. It's called self-reflection, introspection, and I can tell y'all don't know what that means. So,
Okay, can I say something now?
Yeah.
Are you done with your soliloquy? So do you think society...
That was actually a monologue,
Cool.
but I love that you know poetic words. Want to tell me more experience?
Cool. Is society better off to you, right?
Crazy.
When men is killing and selling drugs and doing violence and women selling sex? Do you think we have a better society because of this OnlyFans like world society that we live in now, or this drug dealing, scamming, and killing? Is society better off?
World. That's it.
Is society better off that way?
Well, if you want to talk about it, society has always been that way. People have been selling and killing each other since the beginning of time.
Yeah, that's when it was underground. Now it's...
What do you mean?
Look at the Bible.
I have a question. What's the difference? Okay, now that it's out there, do you rather have it be out there?
Please,
Like
the mic is not gonna pick up all y'all.
You rather not have it just rather be out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, it was underground, right? But now it's really out there. Like, okay, now it's in the face of people. He's being sold, all this other shit. But just like dick is sold too. So I don't understand what's so scandalous about women. But sex gets sold, okay? And now that it's more out there, people want to have a problem with it. Why is there a problem? You were going behind your mother in the bathroom, doing whatever, man or lady, doing whatever, doing what your parts gotta do. And now it's a problem because it's out in the faces of the world. No, y'all talk about it regardless. Y'all do the dirty deed.
It's only a
out
problem
there.
because
it's a part of life. And not
majority
because
of the
people want to
men
see it, it shouldn't be a problem.
can't
I don't
pay
think it
for
should
it.
be like super scandalized because it's out there.
I think the problem is that they're realizing that
See, tits and cleavage.
it's big. It's bigger fish to fry than worry about a woman. Like you really worry as a man. You're worried about how a girl is getting a bag.
Sorry.
You should accept it more because she's not doing it with other people. The bread is being split both ways. You eating off that. So how is it a problem? You feel what I'm saying? Most men,
Here we go.
they try to be okay with it from the beginning because they benefiting from it. And to piggyback off of it, yeah, a lot of men sexualize women rather they post sexual pictures or not. A girl could post a picture from just the side of her hip showing. Hey, how you doing? Sexy? You think, you know? I'm trying to see what you doing. I'm trying to see if you want to smoke.
I just feel like
I'm smoking by myself. I really, like, you know, a lot of women don't need that man presence.
It sounds like y'all want to eliminate men.
No,
and
I'm not
my man. Y'all want to eliminate men in the process of
men bring the money. Why we want to eliminate the people that's making girls rich?
You're proving a point. You're only viewing men as money.
No, it's love. It's love.
There's more to being a man than just money.
It's love out there. It's love out there, but why not put a price to that man that's hitting you up? You thick as hell. What you doing tonight? I'm trying to see what you doing. You want Netflix and chill, or you want to smoke and chill and talk?
Crazy.
Majority of the time, you smoking and chilling with a man, it turns into something else. Him touching on your back parts. Hold on, y'all said no interrupting. I'm gonna get my words out because y'all not letting me talk. You get what I'm saying? So might as well get it all
that,
out.
we gonna talk, or we gonna end this show.
You say it first. And
yeah. Because this is my, you gotta understand. This is our show. This is our show.
I get it.
So have some respect. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying all this.
I said something about it. He didn't say nothing.
But I'm saying, what y'all gotta understand, this is our show.
Yeah,
I get it.
So we narrate. If we say silent, it gets silent. If we say cameras off, it's cameras off. If we say that this is our show, you can stay, you can leave, you can go, you can pack your.
Okay,
whatever
so
you want to do. I'm just saying, y'all gotta have respect.
Insane.
This is my platform.
I just have a question.
This is my platform. When I come to your business, I gotta have respect. So what I'm saying is, when we're talking all this, y'all talking over us, y'all talking around us. This is my platform at the end of the day. So what I'm saying is, if I say, okay, thank you, that's enough, that means thank you, that's enough. But I can walk around it. I could wait for y'all to stop talking, but now it's just getting too ridiculous.
Oh, okay.
Because you saying one people talking and all that, you stopping me from talking. You said one person talking. I gave respect from first time I walked in.
Yeah.
He stopped talking, so I started talking. You get what I'm saying? I give respect.
This is my show at the end of the day.
I always give respect.
And
I
always
say that
do
this
too.
wasn't. Everybody have a platform though. Don't try to knock people down.
Right, I'm not. Go do it on your platform. When I come on your platform, if you ever invite me and you say, hold on, or let me finish, or let me stop talking, I would have to respect that because that's your platform. Because that's your show. You run that shit. So I got to respect your show. That's what I got to do. That's your shit.
Well, I say I've respected it since I walked in.
What I'm saying, it's a lot.
Since I walked in.
It's a lot of
respect since I walked in.
I don't feel that way. So that's why
when was she being disrespectful?
Exactly.
Hold on.
Can you get as a man? Can you tell me when I was being disrespectful?
It's not just. Listen, it's not just you.
One, two, you talking, you piggybacking off of
no,
me.
What I,
1, 2 talking, you piggybacking.
He's talking, and
I can get y'all can stop the cameras and get me off of this shit, because I'm wrong no matter what.
Okay, cool. You can leave. I'm not.
Okay, because that's what I'm trying to understand.
The show could be over.
Where was disrespect happening?
That's what I'm trying to get.
When the host, when Eli is trying to talk,
yes,
y'all gotta let him talk at the same time. No, that's all of us. This is all our platform. So I'm saying he's trying to say something, and everybody's cutting him off. I also said let's minimize.
She doesn't even know who the host is. Yo, who invited bro? Like, she doesn't realize that she's being completely disrespectful. Yeah, she's not respecting the platform whatsoever. Like, no one really cares what you have to say. I'm just saying, okay, let other people talk. Let's continue here. Hopefully they kick her off, because it seems like they're getting ready to kick her off here, but let's keep going.
The monologues. You're talking for an hour. This is our show. We got to get to topics. We got to talk about things. Y'all want to talk about whatever y'all want to talk about, whatever the case may be. This is our show. We had topics. We gave it to y'all before y'all got here. So let us get on to the next topic, please, and thank you. That's all I'm saying. No disrespect. I don't want no hard feelings. We can still dap it up right after this.
No, it's nothing about hard feelings. I just do feel like, and I get where you're coming from. This is not me being argumentative. This is me communicating to you. So I don't want you to think that my tone is saying anything. This is how I speak, because I want to make sure I'm articulating and I'm not speaking for you. So as I was saying, I'm trying to get you to understand that, like, respect is to both ways.
For sure.
I feel like, your feelings are very valid, and how you feel, and this is your show, definitely. But I also think that there could be, better ways to talk, because personally, maybe in past instances, she probably was going crazy, but right now, she really wasn't. And I feel like you should probably talk how you feel in that moment, and not where it was before. No. And I also feel as though, yes, this is your show, but you also have to be respectful towards your guests. Because you flexing that this is your show and you could do this, like me, respectfully, I have my own platform, I wouldn't do that.
Okay,
I would tell somebody just like this in your situation, I'd be like, look, understand, we have to be respectful, we have to be communicative, and if they're still argumentative, get them out. But you came out.
It's not directed to her. It's directed to everybody here.
And then you need to direct that in the way that you
I never said her.
To me.
Look,
Y'all
see,
said her.
you're yelling, and I'm not yelling. I'm talking about this way, babes. I am talking. You're yelling,
Listen,
and I'm not.
I'm getting annoyed.
You're getting annoyed based on other factors, but not what I'm doing. Maybe I'm adding to the annoyance, but I wasn't the source of it. So you need to understand that.
You're going on a monologue again about it.
I'm not going on a monologue. That's how you articulate yourself.
Are we good now? Like, we good now?
Because
I think it's over. Like, I really think it's done. Like,
it is done. I just want to say I get respect from the first time I walked in. You didn't give I statements. You was very direct. I get that this may be his platform, but I said, everybody had a chance to speak. I just want to be able to get out what I had to say, because I had things to talk about, and y'all skipped me on multiple topics.
Honestly, I'm gonna be real right with y'all. Like, y'all talk a lot.
I wasn't being disrespectful.
Y'all talk a lot. I'm gonna be real right with y'all. Y'all talk a lot. So that's what they're talking about.
That was the end of my conversation.
They're asking for opinion. They're asking for opinion, but you on the show, she on the show, I'm on the show, and so is she. Just like these gentlemen. But y'all talking. And she been hella quiet because there's no room for her to speak either. No, but we're not, though, because it's really just here right now.
Who, where?
It's here.
No,
That's what he's basically saying.
Here.
He's trying to be a gentleman and say, like, but I'm going to just be like, for real.
Yo.
It's really just y'all two speaking. They want to get to the next point, and that's it. Ja. Get me?
Don't elaborate on men, girl.
I'm talking for myself.
I gave respect from the day in. You not the girl.
I talk for myself.
I don't give a fuck about none of that.
And I listen. No, but I listen.
Don't give no black men no praise.
And that's what's being said. But that's really what's being said, though. But that's really what's being said, though.
I gave respect from day one. It was y'all two talking, him talking, and he interrupted. I get this his
but hold on.
But I gave respect.
Hold on.
He wasn't even blunt to ask me about my sexuality. I keep talking.
China, can we take a break, please? So I can get them to
Now we
take a break?
We get in the show, man. I don't like how this is
Can we
going.
next topic, please? Because I'm not for this. Like, I don't want to hear ABC. Y'all want to hear people argue? I'll go listen to my parents. Like,
I appreciate
over
you.
here,
I appreciate you pulling up, man.
I think we're gonna end the show on this note.
Come on now.
We appreciate y'all for pulling up again. We're gonna start here. Let them know where they can follow you at and all your information.
That shit pissed me off because she didn't even get to speak.
No, that's not fair.
You was interrupting. We was all interrupting each other. We was all interrupting each other.
No, you was interrupting Big because you was on your Big T.
No, I wasn't.
Real exactly. All the emotions came out of that because he didn't know how to talk about it. Because he didn't know how to talk about it. That's where the shit came from. Because he didn't know how to talk about it.
Invite you back another time.
You're done. I ain't mad. I'm just being real about it.
Listen.
Yeah, that's a problem because I'm being real.
Hey.
I am a. That's my favorite nigga.
Hey.
That's my favorite.
Okay, first of all,
I don't care. That's my favorite nigga. Because I'm speaking my mind, you got a problem.
Y'all got me messed up. I invited y'all here.
Stop.
No.
That's fine. But y'all didn't act right.
Listen.
All right, guys, so there you have it. Okay, so let me know what you guys think about that. Okay, I had to censor towards the very ending based on what she was wearing. Okay, trust me, I did you a favor. Okay, you don't want to see the cottage cheese and the bacon bits. Yeah. It wasn't a pleasant sight. Okay, now I do have the original linked in the description if you want to check it out, but fair warning. Okay, fair warning. Now, listen, I do like the Daily Wrap-Up crew. I really do. I think they have great topics and discussions. But this particular panel, I mean, come on, man. They didn't know how to be quiet whatsoever. And the other two ladies didn't really talk much, okay? Especially towards the ending there. She didn't say a damn thing. She really didn't, okay? You cannot negotiate with these hyenas. It's impossible. Any sort of logic, reasoning, it's just not gonna work. Okay, if anything, it's just entertainment. But hey, let me know what you guys think about this one. Give me some feedback. And until next time.